Running has become my personality for the last 4 to 5 years, and honestly, I'm proud of it. When you find something meaningful that keeps you active every day, I think it's worth embracing. What people probably don't know is that I am not a sporty guy growing up. I hated being active, I dreaded PE classes because I was clumsy, awkward, and uncomfortable with the idea of being outside and sweating. And years later, here I am, willingly sweating to mid morning runs. I've been trying to remember when and why I started running. I think it began towards the end of pandemic, around the summer of 2021. Everybody was stuck at home and life felt repetitive. One day, I decided to simply go outside and get some steps in. The next thing I knew, I was running around my neighborhood, catching my breath and panting my way through 1 kilometer. My younger self would have been shocked, but definitely very proud. That single run slowly turned into exploring new routes, joining races, and even evolving my fashion running style. Along the way, I documented everything. I posted my run times, took photos after runs, and kept little reminders of my progress. Looking back, those photos were never about distance. They were proof of how far I had come, both literally and figuratively. And that's why I'm proud to say that running has become part of my personality. To me, it represents something I once thought I could never do. I remember filling out a form that asked what sport I was into. Years ago, I would have checked none, but this time I confidently chose running. It sounds small, but that felt like a huge win for me. But I think there's a deeper reason why running was so important to me. Recently, I came across a post on Instagram that talked about how people discover themselves later in life because they spent their early years trying to survive, provide, or figure things out. That hit me hard. As the eldest son and an immigrant, I spent many years focused on helping my family and building a life in a foreign country. More than 10 years ago, I was trying to understand who I was and where I belonged. Now that life feels a little more stable, I finally have the breathing room to take care of myself and explore my own potential. I'm learning who I am outside of responsibilities. I'm gaining the confidence to know myself a little more, and I'm grateful to have a body that still allows me to create new memories. That's why I'm proud of the person I'm becoming. Running has pushed me to keep going even when I wanted to quit. Training has taught me lessons that go far beyond fitness because running isn't just about physical, it's a mental game. And in many ways, it mirrors life. Sometimes it's easier to stop when things get hard, but when you have a goal in mind, something inside you pushes you a little further, a little longer, one more step. So, yes, I'm proud to be a runner. Maybe a slow one, but still a runner. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.